Let's start off today's video, the first video of 2025, with a big, just happy New Year's, everybody. It's 2025. It's a fresh start for everyone, and I am just so pumped and excited to be back in this seat, making new videos after almost a 2 full week hiatus from making videos. And I'm just like a little bit rejuvenated. I'm ready, I'm pumped, and it's final order cutoff this weekend. So we gotta talk about all the cool books. It's not a huge final order cutoff because there's only a little bit of DC. There is no Marvel, so it's all about the indies, guys. And I gotta tell you, if you hear for speculation, there is no speculation in today's video. It's all just talking about the really fun covers and the 2 new #1s that I'm pretty excited to read. But again, guys, Happy New Year's. I hope you had a great Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. But it's time. It's time to dive back in and make some videos. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and dive in to today's video. What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel, and like I just said, this is the first video of 2025, and this is my final order cutoff highlights video. Guys, I went over every single book that's on this weekend's final order cutoff, and I pulled out all the juicy covers, and I pulled out 2 new #1s that I'm really excited about. So that's what we're going to cover in today's video. Now, normally there is a little speculation section, but with basically no DC or Marvel books, the speculation is just not really there. So let's just skip over it because there's nothing really to talk about. So we're going to go over the amazing covers that I found, and then we're going to go over those 2 new #1s. But before we do that, there is some information to cover because we got to talk about final order cutoff. Now, I do record this video before final order cutoff is locked in. I'm recording this video at 10:45 a.m. on Friday. And DC, Marvel, and all the independent publishers have until 5 p.m. today to lock in what books are actually on this weekend's final order cutoff. So just to keep that in mind, to make sure you guys are doing your own research. Now, the other thing is you guys need to know when the final order cutoff order deadline date is. And that is January 6th of 2025 by 5 p.m. So if you're interested in picking up any of these books, you have until Monday at 5 p.m. to order these books. And why do you want to do that? Well, you can save up to 35% off the cover price of these books if you get the order in by that date. Now, I have linked some places where I like to order my books from down in the comments below, so make sure you guys are checking those out. You guys can also join the Discord, which is also linked down in the description below, and you can just go into the final order cutoff section and just like ask the group, hey, where do you guys order your books from? And there are some amazing people who will help you. They'll give you links and just like you help you along your final order cutoff journey. So I think that's everything. If I'm missing something, I'll make sure I will talk about it in the next section, which is talking about my cover lover picks for this weekend's final order cutoff. So let's go ahead and check out these covers. Now, one thing that I did forget to say is that I picked out all of my favorite covers. But guys, there are so many other covers that are on this weekend's final order cutoff that you might think is amazing. So I highly suggest you guys do your own research. Go to the sites that I have linked down in the description below. Check out all the amazing covers. And maybe there's one that I missed that you absolutely love and that you want to pre-order so that way you can save that 35% off the cover price of those books. Now, you cannot save that 35% off any ratio books. It's only open order books that you can save that sweet 35%. But let's go ahead and dive into the covers that I found that I really like. And the first one up is Hyde Street issue #4. Now, this is the cover C variant. It's done by Joe Pardo, and it features what I'm believing is going to be Frankenstein. Frankenstein is going to make an appearance on Hyde Street, and it sounds really freaking cool. I read the synopsis, and it sounds awesome. Now, next up is Thundercats issue #12 with the cover D and the cover R, and the cover R is the 1:20 Virgin ratio variant done by Ivan Tao. Really stinking cool. Now, this next cover, I'm sure so many people are going to go bananas over. This is Thundercats issue #12 with the cover V, which is your normal trade dress, and then there's the cover X, which is an ultraviolet cover, and then there's the cover Y, which is the foil cover with the trade dress, and then there's the cover Z, which is the foil virgin, and then there's the cover ZA, which is the 1-in-7 snake symbol variant, and then there's the cover ZC, which is a 1-in-7 red background foil, And then there's the cover ZD, which is the 1 in 10 red background foil virgin variant. And then there's the cover ZG, which is the 1 in 10 snake symbol virgin foil ratio variant. Sorry, there were so many. I was like making sure in my head that I had everything there. And this cover is done by Mark Spears. That's why there are so many versions of this. It's also a Dynamite book, so you know they're gonna make a ton of different versions of this cover. I think my favorite might be the cover, what is it, ZA, which is the 1 in 7 snake symbol variant that has the trade dress. The foil is also really cool. The virgin's cool. It's all really cool. Mark Spears is just so popular. You might want to pick up all of them because there's no giant ratio variant, so you can get these pretty much almost all at cover price or just a little bit over, which is really freaking great. Now, there is another cover for this book that I really like. It's Thundercats issue number 12, the cover C, and also the cover N 1 in 10 foil, also the cover B, which is the 1 in 15 foil virgin, and the cover T, which is, or that was T, not D, T, which is the 1 in 30 virgin ratio variant done by Jay Lee. I just think it's really cool. I do think Panthro kind of looks like my grandfather before he passed away. He's kind of looks like he's wearing overalls and he's like this kind of big lanky guy and he kind of looks older for some reason. I don't know. I think that's probably why I like it so much. Kind of reminds me a little bit of my grandfather. But yeah, really cool cover by Jay Lee. Now, next up, I like this cover because it's done by an artist that I really like. This book is called Kill Train. It's from Mad Cave Studios. This is issue number 1. This is the cover A variant. It's done by Skylar Patridge. And I think I'm falling in love with her artwork more and more. This cover right here, this Mighty Morphins Power Rangers something or other cover I picked up only because it's done by her, and I think her artwork is so fantastic. Now, next up is Minky Woodcock, Girl Called Cthulhu, issue number 4. This is the cover D, which is the nude variant done by Claudia, a name I cannot pronounce. This book was on, I think, my previous Final Order Cut-Off video, the last one I did, and then this book must have got delayed for one reason or another, so it's showing up again. It's some great freaking art. Now, next up is Red Sonja, issue number 18. This is the cover B, which is the trade dress. This is also the cover J, which is the 1 in 15 virgin ratio variant done by Bjorn Barends. I'm not a huge fan of his, but this one right here is really stinking good. And Ghost from the Discord, tentacles, man. You love tentacles, and there's some tentacles for you. Next up, Dust to Dust, issue number 2. This is the cover B variant. It's a 1 in 10 ratio variant done by Dave Johnson. There was a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50 for the first issue done by Oliver Kopel, which was gorgeous. And this cover also is really stinking good. If you guys have read this book and it's good, let me know down in the comments below, because I didn't pick up issue number 1, but if it's really good, I obviously want to get issue number 1. All right, guys, next up, I put on this list because it is a photo variant. This is Star Trek Section 31, number 1, the cover B. They're calling it the poster variant, and it's featuring that amazing actress. I can't think of her name. I'll put it up on screen right now. She's also in that movie that I cannot remember, which I'll put the poster up as well for it. If you haven't seen that movie, it's stinking freaking amazing. But yeah, this is a one-shot, and it just features her, so you can bring it to a Comic-Con and get her to sign it, because I'm sure she does cons. In the final cover that I really like, it's for this book that I found at the end of the day yesterday. It's called Sister Imperator. I want to say that's how it's pronounced. Issue number 1 with the cover A done by Rafael Scarmento. And yeah, I put this in the Discord, and one of the guys in the Discord, Denny, said it was possibly AI, which I could believe. This definitely looks like something AI would produce, but I don't think it is, because like I said, it's done by Rafael Scarmento, and I think it's really cool. I think the main girl on the front is really beautiful, and it's like a really cool, creepy vibe with the twins in the background. I don't know. I think it's cool. Let me know what you guys think about this cover down in the comments below. But if I see this at a shop, I'm definitely going to snag it, because I think it's pretty stinking cool. She's also standing in like a pool of blood. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that cool? Not cool? Gross? I don't know. I think it's cool. But yeah, those are all my cover picks for this weekend's Final Order Cutoff, which again is Monday, January 6th of 2025. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move over to the 2 new number 1s that I think you guys have to be considering to pre-order, because the synopsises sound so freaking good. And is that a word, synopsises? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, there are more number ones than just these two that are on this weekend's final order cutoff. But these are the two that I found really interesting. One book has obviously been delayed because I've mentioned it, I believe, the last two final order cutoff videos. So they keep delaying this book for one reason or another, and that is The Seasons issue number 1. Now, this is coming from the writer of Rick Remender and has art by Paul Azaceta. I'm totally butchering your name, Paul. I totally apologize. But this book just sounds super cool. Now, I'm not going to read the synopsis for this book again. I'll leave a link down in the description below. It just sounds really stinking cool, and I am just a huge fan of Rick Remender. Now, not everything he writes is absolutely amazing, but all the stuff that he writes is really engaging. I really enjoy everything he's writing right now. Sacrificers is great. Napalm Lullaby is also great. And I'm forgetting another book that I believe he's writing. And they're all good, solid reads. So guys, I highly suggest you guys go down in the description, click on the link that says Sacrificers, and check out the synopsis. Or go watch my previous final order cutoff video and you'll see it there. There's also some great variants. Overall, a really great book. Now, the other book that I'm really excited about is Let This One Be a Devil, issue number 1. And this is coming from the creative team of James Tynion IV and Steve Fox as writers, and has art by Piotr Kolaski. Totally butchering that. I'm so sorry, Piotr, but this book sounds really stinking cool. Let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this. In the early 1900s, Henry Naughton returns home to a family farm in the swampy Pine Barrens of southern New Jersey. Why would you go home to New Jersey? It's Jersey. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Jersey's great. One night, he encounters a strange predator stalking the woods. This sends the young scholar on a research project that uncovers the legend of Mother Leeds and the terrible birth of the Jersey Devil in 1735. So, 2 things that are really cool about this. So actually, let's say 3. A, the creative team, James Tynion IV, is one of my favorite writers. I like so much of everything he does. I just read the first issue of the latest volume of Wind. Blew my socks off. That book is so good. Something is Killing the Children. So good. And when he writes horror, it's just his element and it sounds great. I also love that this is a period piece. It's set back in the 1900s. So that's going to be stinking cool. And it's dealing with some monsters. Some old lore. The Jersey Devil. That just sounds really stinking cool. And yeah, those are the 2 new number 1s that I'm really excited about that are on this weekend's final order cutoff. And that's going to be it for today's video, so let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Alright guys, this should have been a nice, short, and sweet video, but if you guys have been watching from the beginning of this video all the way to the end, right now, I just gotta let you guys know, you guys are legends. Now, if you guys have not smashed the like button just yet, do me a favor, just take your mouse, hover it over the little thumbs up, and smash it with your mouse. It'd be so helpful. It does help out this video series in this channel so much, especially since I took a little break and I'm coming back to making content again. It's just gonna help me get back into the algorithm. So guys, please smash that like button. And last but not least, guys, if you guys watched this video and you enjoyed it thoroughly and you're not subscribed, I'm just gonna say, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and like I just said, smash that like button. All right, guys. This is the end of the video for today, but I will be back on Monday or Tuesday, most likely Tuesday, with the Wednesday pull list, which will be going over all the amazing books that are going to be on my pull list for New Comic Book Day of next week. I'll talk about my favorite storylines leading up to these new issues, and yeah, it's just my New Comic Book Day video. I'm so pumped for New Comic Book Day in 2025. I'm just excited for new comics. So that's going to do it for this week. I hope you guys have a great weekend and great final order cutoff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.